Do you want to become a pro? In this video, we'll be showing you the tips and tricks on how to become a professional Fortnite player. First things first, becoming a controller pro in Fortnite is not an easy task. There will be setbacks, a few ups and downs, but if you stay consistent and true to your craft, you will see success. The first topic that we'll cover today is choosing the correct controller for you. Now, when it comes to choosing the right controller for Fortnite, comfort and responsiveness are key. You want a controller that feels good in your hands and responds quickly and accurately to your inputs. Some of the most popular controllers for Fortnite include the PlayStation DualShock 4, the Xbox One controller, and the SCUF controller. Each of these controllers has its own strengths and weaknesses, so it's important to consider what features are most important to you. The PlayStation DualShock 4 is a popular choice among Fortnite players because of its ergonomic design and responsive buttons and triggers. The controller also has a built-in touchpad that can be used for certain actions in the game. However, the DualShock 4's battery life is somewhat limited, so you may need to recharge it frequently if you play for long periods of time. The Xbox One controller is another popular choice for Fortnite players, particularly those who prefer a larger controller. The Xbox One controller has a comfortable grip and responsive buttons and triggers, and its battery life is generally longer than the DualShock 4's. However, some players may find the controller's thumbsticks to be less precise than those of others. Additionally, the Xbox One controller lacks a touchpad, which means that some in-game actions may be more difficult to perform. SCUF controllers are popular among Fortnite players who want even more customization options than a standard controller can offer. SCUF controllers feature additional buttons on the back of the controller called paddles that can be mapped to different functions in the game. This can allow for quicker and more efficient button inputs during gameplay, as the player's fingers don't need to leave the thumbsticks to press buttons on the front of the controller. Additionally, SCUF controllers offer customizable thumbsticks, trigger stops, and other features that can improve the player's performance in the game. However, SCUF controllers can be expensive, with some models costing well over $100. Additionally, some players may find the additional paddles to be confusing or difficult to use, especially if they're not used to playing with a SCUF controller. Customizing your controller settings is crucial to improving your gameplay in Fortnite. One of the most important settings to consider is your sensitivity, which determines how quickly your character responds to your inputs. A lower sensitivity can help with precision aiming, while a higher sensitivity can allow for quicker movement and building. Experiment with different sensitivities until you find one that works best for your playstyle. Additionally, make sure to adjust your aim assist settings, which can help you track targets more easily. Another important aspect of customizing your controller settings in Fortnite is button mapping. By default, Fortnite maps certain actions to specific buttons on the controller, but you can remap these buttons to suit your preferences. For example, some players may find it more comfortable to use the thumbstick click buttons to perform certain actions such as jumping or crouching instead of the default buttons. This can allow for quicker and more efficient inputs during gameplay, which can be especially important in high-pressure situations. Finally, it is important to consider other settings such as dead zones, which determine how much movement is required before your character responds, and controller vibration, which can be distracting in some situations. Additionally, many Fortnite players use the Builder Pro controller layout, which maps building actions to specific buttons for quicker and more efficient building during gameplay. Experiment with different settings until you find what works best for you and your playstyle. By customizing your controller settings to your preference, you can gain an edge over other players and improve your chances of going pro in Fortnite. Before we get into the next topic of the video, if you're serious about becoming a pro in Fortnite, you can access all of our courses and bootcamp content for just $7.99. If personalized coaching is more your speed, you'll get 10% off any session with any of our pros. That being said, let's get back to the video. To learn from controller pros in Fortnite, it's important to start by studying pros like Mero, Day, Reet, and FaceSway's gameplay. Watch their streams or recorded gameplay footage, paying close attention to their decision-making, strategy, and communication with teammates. Take note of how they approach different situations, how they react to enemy movements, and how they coordinate with their team. You can also look for specific techniques or tricks that they use, such as building techniques, aiming methods, or inventory management strategies. By carefully studying pro gameplay, you can start to identify new techniques and strategies that you can incorporate into your own. In addition to studying gameplay footage, it's also helpful to seek out feedback from pro players. This can include reaching out to them directly through social media or online communities. And if that's too far out of reach, try asking for feedback from coaches or other experienced players. Be open to constructive criticism and use it as an opportunity to improve your skills. Remember, Pro players have often spent years developing their skills and honing their gameplay, so be patient and persistent in your pursuit of improvement. By continually seeking feedback and implementing new strategies and techniques, you can start to see significant improvement in your gameplay over time. Finally, it is important to practice consistently in order to develop your skills and put your newfound knowledge into action. This can involve practicing specific techniques such as building or aiming, or working on communication and teamwork with your squad. Consider setting specific goals for yourself and tracking your progress over time. You can also participate in online tournaments or scrimmages to test your skills against other players and get a sense of how you stack up against the competition. Remember, practice is key to improving your skills and becoming a top controller player in Fortnite. Participating in Fortnite tournaments is a crucial step for any player looking to become a professional. Tournaments provide players with the opportunity to showcase their skills on a competitive stage and get noticed by potential sponsors, teams, and other players in the community. Through consistent participation in tournaments, players can build a reputation as a top player and increase their chances of getting recognized as a pro. In addition to the exposure and recognition that comes with tournament participation, players can also improve their skills and develop their gameplay. Tournaments often feature high-pressure situations that challenge players to make quick and strategic decisions. These experiences can help players hone their communication and decision-making skills, as well as expose them to new strategies and techniques that they can incorporate into their gameplay. By consistently participating in tournaments and learning from these experiences, players can improve their chances of success in the competitive scene. Finally, tournaments offer a path to earning money and building a career as a professional Fortnite player. Many tournaments offer significant prize pools and opportunities for players to earn money based on their performance. Additionally, successful tournament players may be approached by teams or sponsors looking to sign new players. By consistently participating in tournaments and performing well, players can build a reputation as a top player and increase their chances of being approached by potential sponsors or teams. Ultimately, playing in Fortnite tournaments is a critical step towards becoming a successful career as a professional player. Alright guys, it's time for the question of the day. Which controller pro is your favorite, and what is it that you like about this player most? Take a few seconds, pause the video, and let us know your thoughts down in the comments below. To improve your skills and become a better player in Fortnite, it's important to identify and focus on your weaknesses. One effective approach is to review your gameplay footage and take note of any mistakes or areas where you struggle. This includes missed shots, poor decision-making, or weak communication with teammates. Once you've identified your weaknesses, create a plan to address them. This might involve practicing specific skills, working on your aim or building, or developing new strategies for different types of situations. Another effective way to focus on your weaknesses is to seek out feedback from other players. This can include teammates, friends, or even other players in the community who you admire or respect. Ask them to watch your gameplay footage and provide constructive criticism or advice on areas where you can improve. Take their feedback seriously and use it to develop a plan for addressing your weaknesses. Finally, make sure to practice consistently and track your progress over time. It is easy to get discouraged when working on areas of weakness, but remember that improvement takes time and effort. Set specific goals for yourself and work towards them each day or week. Track your progress and celebrate your successes along the way. By staying focused, seeking feedback, and practicing consistently, you can effectively address your weaknesses and improve your gameplay as a controller player in Fortnite. Now, before we jump into the next section, don't forget to visit ProGuides.com for some insider knowledge that can help you win. Becoming a controller pro in Fortnite takes dedication and commitment. One of the best ways to stay motivated is to set achievable goals for yourself. Start by identifying your weaknesses and focus on improving them. Perhaps you struggle with building or aiming. Make it your mission to practice these skills every day. Keep track of your progress and celebrate small victories along the way. Having a clear goal in mind can help you stay focused and motivated as you work towards becoming a controller pro in Fortnite. Another key to staying motivated is to find a community of like-minded individuals. Join a Discord server dedicated to Fortnite players looking to improve their skills. This will not only give you access to valuable resources and advice, but it'll also provide you with a support system. Encouragement from other players who are working towards similar goals can be incredibly motivating, and it'll help you push through those frustrating moments when you feel like giving up. Finally, it's important to remember that becoming a controller pro in Fortnite takes time. Don't expect to see results overnight. Instead, focus on the process and enjoy the journey. Celebrate every victory, no matter how small, and learn from your mistakes. Remember that every loss is an opportunity to improve and come back stronger. Stay committed to your goals and trust in the process. With hard work and dedication, you can become a controller pro in Fortnite. If you guys enjoyed this video on how to go pro on controller in Season 2, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that little bell to get notified for future videos. As always, we look forward to seeing you in our next video here at ProGuides.